it. Getting on a plane to Antarctica. I never see you again. I love you all. In the words of the late great Chris Erickson, be good to each other. Bye. We've landed in Antarctica. We're now being transported down to the shoreline to get on Zodiac boats that are going to take us out to the excursion. Yes, this is crazy. Crazy. We landed on a gravel airstrip in a big plane. Getting ready to get on our Zodiacs and head for the sheep. I'm standing on King George Island. This is crazy. Our first penguins. We're waiting for a ride out to the sheep. They had to get more life jackets for us, and yeah, we're just watching penguins. This is a fur seal. South America is called South American sea lion. Are part of the eared seals. You can see this guy has external ears. The rest of the other seals that we can find around here are the whales, the crab eaters, the elephants, and the leopard seals. And they don't have external ears. It's just a gap that they open and close. These guys, they have external ears. And the main difference is that these ones, they can rotate the hip. And they can walk on land. So on land, this is very fast. It will chase you and get you. The other ones, the waders, the leopard seals, the elephant seals, they move like a worm. So on land, they are not a threat. They are bubbly and slow. But these guys, they can chase you because they can run. They can rotate the hip bone, and they have feet, and they can run on land. They are not a threat for the penguins. Usually they eat fish, krill, and squid. And it's the biggest colony is in South Georgia. South Georgia is like 2 days east from the peninsula, and the colonies there is millions of these fur seals. Usually after this trip, we're going to do a long trip to South Georgia. We did it at early December, and all the pups were there. So we have these tiny babies, and now those tiny babies are turning into young adults. And they are like dogs. They play alone and bite a lot. So they are kind of dangerous and very curious. So they will come at you and they will try to bite you to see what you are, what you taste. Don't step on it because it takes forever to grow. Most of the vegetation that we will see around here, the green patches, is moss. And things that we will see attached on the rock, lichen. Those are pioneer species, one of the oldest species in our planet. They grow in places where there's no soil layer. And as they develop and grow and die, they make the next generation of soil layers. So next generation of plants, they can settle. This is like a finding in grade. So please be aware of this. And most of the blooming of plants and lichens and mosses, you will find it near penguin colonies. And why is that? Fertilizing. So penguin poop flying around, nutrients and sunlight. That's the only thing that lichens and moss need. Nutrients and sunlight. we should not touch it. I'm touching with my boot, but you can see at some point. Can I use your walking stick, sir? Just one of them. The membrane between. Can you see the membrane between the fingers? And the nails are super big and sharp.
What happened to him?
I think it was a murder.
This murder by the penguin.
Some die of natural causes. When I came on the first group, there was one that was limping, so they get hurt. So they don't have the same opportunities to go back and forth. Many things can happen. Natural selection. They can get super pushy. I don't know if the cat eats my hand.
Very happy to answer any questions that you have at the moment or anything that we're seeing here. The only thing I'll say is that this is quite a nice opportunity to see the crashing teenager penguins essentially. So they're at their final phase of the breeding cycle before they get their full adult plumage. And then they'll look exactly like the adults and head out to sea, and then the parents are the ones that are going to have to go through the molt. So all the molting that you see at the moment are penguins that either didn't breed because they are too young, or they lost their egg or chick somewhere along the way, so they can molt a lot earlier. The parents can't molt just yet because they still need to go out and fish. Once they go through the molting, they lose their waterproofing, so it would be too cold for them to go out to sea. So when the parents do come back, they have to try get one of their chicks out of this whole big group. There's one feeding up there at the moment, you see up there? At the very top there. Yeah. You're welcome to come all the way up to the flags here. I'm just going to ask you not to go past the flags if you don't disturb them. So if you see one of the parents coming back, we can't tell if it's the male or the female, the mom or the dad. They're not sexually dimorphic. And when here's one right here. See how this seasonal monogamy. Monogamy is a very strong bond between different males and females. That if you live in an extreme area, whether it's from conditions or food or any other limiting source, it's better to have a mate that you know you can rely on to be a provider for the chick and protecting the chick from
This is a leopard seal. It's a native spreader in Antarctica. One of two, the other is older. And this one here, stand up and give us the left side of the seal.
Oh boy, well, for a recap, of our first excursion ashore. We saw hundreds, if not thousands, of Gentoo penguins. We got to see a leopard seal. It was humongous, like half the size of the Zodiac. Unbelievable. And Weddell fur seals too. There were penguin carcasses and lots of smelly penguin poop. It did not smell good over there. Not at all. That I almost gagged. If there was no wind, it would probably be unbearable. Yeah. Now we're talking, kids. Oh yes. Oh, I am in a hot tub in Antarctica. It's no big deal or nothing. I'm just sitting here on the top deck in a hot tub, watching for whales and seals. It is no big deal. Right now we are anchored in Yankee Harbor off of Livingston Island. It's very interesting. Those lots of small icebergs starting to move around. It's pretty good wind. Pretty cool. Shining and the weather is sweet. The ship's underway again. We're moving the fleet. We're off now to the next destination and excursion.